5 Star Key. And I was just thinking about something. I know this is my workout channel, but they got my other channel blocked. Um, so what I was about to say was, okay, you know why when it come down to like people cheating and stuff, you know how some people be like, some women be like, oh, I'm not dealing with no cheater, da 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 da, right? And the reason why is because, and let me tell you the reason why I wouldn't deal with no cheater is because a cheater can literally, hold on, I'm out here trying to fix my hair. But okay, so a cheater, a cheater could literally cheat, right? A cheater could cheat and they could think, a cheater could cheat and think nothing of it. But it's crispy, crunchy, you know what I'm saying? But, gotta make it do what it do. Oh, Lord, it's trying to come off. My wig is trying to come off. But, okay, so anyway, the reason why I won't like deal with no cheating ass man is like I said, because he can literally be fucking with an evil ass witch person. You get what I'm saying? He can literally be fucking with somebody evil as a motherfucker. And then he want to come bring that shit over here. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not finna bring nothing evil up over here. You get what I'm saying? Like, I like a man that is a man. I don't want no man that when I'm around, when I'm not around, I don't know if he's wearing panties or, sucking dick and stuff. You get what I'm saying? And I don't want to have to worry about that when it comes down to a man. But anyway, so another reason why, like I said, cheaters are never like, this is why I won't deal with no cheating, lying man. Because for one, I don't know why these certain people feel the need. See, I never signed up for anything. You get what I'm saying? I never signed up for no record deals. I never signed contracts. I never sold no soul to the devil. But what happened was certain people come around me that I didn't know that were energy vampires, and then they would take my energy from me. So now I see what's going on. You get what I'm saying? They took my energy from me to go give it to this lady that I don't even know. But then they tried to sacrifice me because that's literally what's going on. You get what I'm saying? What it do, my love? These people, they were trying to sacrifice me and my child for this lady here. You get what I'm saying? What it do, my love? That's why these group of people, they've been making it hard for me to make money. It's been hard for me to get a real man in my life. You get what I'm saying? All I've been meeting is these low vibrational men. What it do? These men, they low vibing and all, because I noticed what they're doing to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lady is literally trying, like, they try to harvest my energy. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, these group of people, they try to harvest my energy. That's why they sent this other guy to come in my face and all this and that type of shit to like be my quote unquote friend. That's why I don't want any male friends right now. You get what I'm saying? I don't want any male friends right now. I'm telling you, when I say I don't want nobody around me, because when I tell you people are so fake nowadays, it's ridiculous. Like, these people are literally, like, if you're not paying attention, my love, because this happens all the time. So if you don't pay attention, these witches, these shapeshifter devils, because they're so evil, my love, listen, these people are so evil. The devil is evil. The devil don't teach you nothing. Like, that's one thing people got to understand about the devil and God, my love. The devil and God is smart. God wants you to be elevated. God wants you to know certain things. And people that are of God, people that are of God don't want to lie to you. Like, when I sit back and I thought about, that street code, right? They talking about snitches get stitches. But who? Because let me tell you something. In reality, if y'all didn't have people like me up here that was real, if y'all didn't have people like me that was honest, a lot of people energy would be harvested right now. A lot of families would be missing. A lot of people would be dead. You wouldn't know who is who and what is what. You get what I'm saying? I love everyone but Satan. Okay, period. But my thing is, if you did not have real people telling you what's really going on, a lot of people have died. A lot of people have falsely went to jail and falsely everything because these people want energy. They want energy. That's all they want. And let me tell you why they want energy. Just say if you are somebody, you're creative. You get what I'm saying? Just say you creative and all this and that, right? They'll have these demonic intelligent agents because you don't know if it's a man or a woman. You get what I'm saying? So if they don't have these demonic intelligence agents working, you get what I'm saying, to destroy other people's lives. But that's why when it comes down to being equally yoked, you got to make sure you're equally yoked with a person. I'm telling you. You got to make sure you're equally yoked. Because I was doing tarot once before, right? So let me be real. You will never find your divine masculine doing tarot. You'll never find him. You'll never find him. You will never find tarot. You will never find your divine masculine doing tarot. And let me tell you why you'll never find certain people, because they operate in different realms. They operate in different dimensions. You understand what I'm saying? That's why some people can never get found. Some people never get found because they hanging with the wrong people and they go to different dimensions. It's kind of weird. I can't really explain it. It's kind of weird, but it's so weird because everybody that knows what I'm talking about, they try to kill these type of people off. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you the truth. I'm literally telling you the goddamn truth. Everybody that even knows about certain things like that, they killing people off. You get what I'm saying? Because nobody want to be truthful. Nobody want to stand on truth. People want other people's energy. Because I'm telling you, you could be right now, like just say for instance, my love, somebody try to do a soul swap and energy swapping and shit like that, right? And you don't like a certain person. And you like, that person never did nothing to me. So why don't I like that person? It's an energy that they placed on a person for you not to like somebody. You get what I'm saying? Like even when I sit back and think about my child, about the car wreck and all that other stuff that's been going on, especially when I stay in the projects, the bald man and everything, when it comes down to my daughter and my child. Let me tell you what I know. What I know is that's why these people, they try to place illusions over people. They want to say, like, these demonic people, they can come into your life saying any fucking thing. You get what I'm saying? And they're so demonic because they think that we're low vibrational. They can control our moves and they can control what we do. You get what I'm saying? But when you know who you are and you know that you have the power to control your own thoughts, feelings, and choices, demonic as a motherfucker, because some people don't even know what's going on. But yet you're trying to outsmart a demonic intelligent agent. You get what I'm saying? You can't, like, that's like demonic intelligent agent. And some of these motherfuckers be trying to outsmart these motherfuckers. You think demons are real? I think the souls are real. You get what I'm saying? I know souls are real. And I know demons don't have souls. That's why they find people like me and you, original people. That's why they have to find original people like me and you, and they have to harvest our energy. That's why original people like me and you, they try to keep us apart. You get what I'm saying? Original people like me and you, that's why they try to keep us down, keep us separated, and keep us from not talking to each other. That's why they gotta be silent. Because the thing is, you know, it's energy vampires around. So with that being said, if you real and I'm real, you know they don't want two real motherfuckers to come together. They want your real ass to fuck with that fake motherfucker. So your real ass can have carry that fake motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Instead of it being two real motherfuckers together. Oh, because you don't got to carry me. I know how to walk. You don't got to carry me. I know how to talk. You don't have to carry me. I know what to fucking say and what not to fucking say. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to carry me. I know what the fuck to do. You get what I'm saying? You need a straight jacket. Well, come give me my straight jacket then, honey. Because guess what? Let me tell you something. In the blood of Jesus, my mental is strong as a motherfucker. The people that trying to play me on a mental level, you know I'm not delusional, I'm not psychotic at all. Y'all know who's the psychotic one. Y'all know who's the delusional one. You get what I'm saying? Y'all know this. But y'all try to put that energy on me because y'all want to sacrifice. You get what I'm saying? But guess what? Anytime anybody done anything to me, that's why they speak their truth. Every time. Anybody that has ever done me wrong, you harvested my energy, you took my money, you tried to block me off these YouTube platforms and everything like that. You wanted to where I don't have any money or to provide for myself. That's why every time you talk about me, every time you're in my energy, you speak your truth. You don't speak mine. Because I asked God for that. You get what I'm saying? I asked God for that. So with that being said, anytime you think you're exposing me, anytime you think you got my energy twisted up, tied up. Or anytime you think you got my daughter's energy twisted up or tied up, I'm telling you right now, anytime you think you're doing something evil to my energy and my daughter's energy, that's your grandma's energy. Anytime you think you're doing something evil or wicked to me or my daughter's energy, that is your own energy. Anytime you think you're doing something wicked to me or my child, it is somebody that you love the most. It's not me or my child. We ain't going down. We done already been through it. Me and my daughter, we done already been through it. We ain't going down. That dog ain't gonna motherfucking hunt. Y'all hoes can kiss my motherfucking ass. And see how I said I wasn't gonna cuss no more. You get what I'm saying? I said I wasn't gonna cuss. But like I said, these people be having me fucked the fuck up. I'm telling you, they be having me fucked the fuck up. For no goddamn, like I'm just saying. Like, bitch, let me get my goddamn money, hoe. Damn. Bitch, you got a whole YouTube platform. So for her to sit up here and think that you have to destroy me or tear me down to make you feel good, that's how you know you low as fuck. That's how you know you low. You ain't even walking in your own energy, my love. Like that be the sad part. That be the sad part, my love. I can literally sit around here and be as real as I can be all day long. All day long. Like I said, they threw a spirit over here the other day. I saw that spirit that they threw, and I know whose spirit that was. Because see, this is what I peeped about everything. Because I pays a goddamn attention, bitch. I swear to God, I pay attention. That's one thing my mama always told me, and my daddy always told me in church, pay attention. They always say, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. That's what God always say. When my mom and my daddy, they always say, pay attention. So with that being said, even as a kid, like I told y'all, all the stories of me being a kid, my dad used to tell me all the time, I used to just sit there and look at motherfuckers. And then when I sat back and I thought about it, it's like, because as a kid, I know I could probably see way more spiritually. I could probably like see so much. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's just like, I probably saw all the fake stuff I was around. And then let me tell you, I was thinking too when I was younger. It's so weird because when I was a young kid living in the house with my mom and my sisters, tell me why. Like, I used to go in the kitchen and get knives and put them up under my bed to go to sleep. As a kid. Don't know why I'm doing that. But then when I sat back and I think about it, was that kind of like a spiritual protection? Or was that, God letting me know as a child, you've been a warrior. You've been on this. You've been like motherfuckers been trying to make you seem like you're not who you are. People been trying to get you in fucked up relationships, fucked up situations, want you with no love, no realness in your life, all fake shit. And let me tell you, when you've been through stuff like that as a child or young, you ain't got no choice but to be real. So fuck it. Bitch, if you don't like how I talk, then fuck it. You don't like how I look, then fuck it. You get what I'm saying? You don't like what I talk about, then fuck it. What you gonna do? You gonna continue to be mad? You gonna continue to be angry at me for being real with myself? You gonna continue to be mad at me? You gonna continue to try to block my money in every avenue that I have to make money because I'm myself and I'm real with it? I don't have to fake the fuck to be like nobody. I only been pregnant one time. I ain't never set up in, and I don't want to be pregnant by none of these motherfuckers that can't do a goddamn thing for me. And let me tell you, that's why I only have one kid. I could have plenty of goddamn kids. I can have a kid every motherfucking year if I want to, bitch. I can have a premature kid every 6 months, bitch, if that's what the fuck I wanted to have, god damn it. You get what I'm saying? You see how smart I am? Like, I'm not dumb at the fuck all. But the thing is, I don't want to carry certain niggas' kids. I know certain niggas have that demonic energy, that demonic seed attached to them. And then us women, they want to try to come poison us with them demonic seeds, that demonic energy. Because one thing about it, like, you are so real. Yeah, and then let me tell you something too. I see why. I seen a long time ago that this man, he killed, he told his woman to get an abortion, right? I guess the woman was pregnant or something before she got with him, and she told him the truth, right? He told her to get an abortion. That's what he said. And the reason why he told her that was because that was not his seed in her. You get what I'm saying? That was not his seed in her. So he's like, I don't, just say, I don't know how he is. If he's smart, intelligent, whatever. Or if he's structured, you get what I'm saying? Or maybe he's a real obedient type of person. You get what I'm saying? But in reality though, he made this lady kill her child. And the reason why, because that child was not his. And he probably could see beyond. So he probably like, okay, well, yeah, growing up, that child will give you hell. That child might have health issues, problems with that. You get what I'm saying? It just might be a lot going on. So sometimes that's why some people do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, that's not my seed. And I know when it comes down to me, I'm intelligent. When it comes down to me, I'm smart. When it comes down to me, I sit back and I fucking listen. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to me, I like to learn. You get what I'm saying? I don't like to go off what I heard. You get what I'm saying? Because if you haven't noticed, if you go off by what you hear, you'll fuck your whole goddamn life up. I really like your advice. Thank you, my love. Because my advice is not biased. My advice is not one way. I've been through a lot in life, real shit in life. You get what I'm saying? I've been locked down in love. I've been free energetically, spiritually. Like I've been locked down when it comes down to love. That's like that's worse than prison. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know how people be like, I'm gonna put that bitch in prison. I could find love in prison. You get what I'm saying? I can find love everywhere I go. But for to be spiritually locked down in love with somebody that don't love you, that's some shit. You get what I'm saying? Being locked down in love for somebody that don't love you. And then you're not understanding it because at the time it's like, okay, we're doing all these things. We live together. We go to work and we come home. So that's love. You get what I'm saying? Like from whatever viewpoint or from the frequency that I was operating from, even though I always vibrated high, always. You get what I'm saying? I always vibrated high because I always see love in people before I see the hate in people. You get what I'm saying? But when it come down to like me just being in love, when you sit back and you realize, okay, the only thing we was doing was fucking each other, going to work, coming home, getting drunk, arguing, cooking, going out to eat. That was literally the duration of my whole 8-year relationship. Just all those 6, 7 things I named. 5, 6, 7 things I named. That was the duration of my whole 8.5-year relationship. We didn't elevate or nothing. We kept going up and down. We had a 2-bedroom apartment because we wanted this house we was supposed to get, right? We was looking for this house. Me and him was gonna get, we worked. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, it wasn't nothing about us, going half on these bills when it comes down to this house. So, and then plus, both our names on it. So with that being said, you get what I'm saying? That's what we was working towards, right? But guess what? Every time in that relationship, we was in the midst of elevating. It's like, he went to jail, or I would lose a job, or you get what I'm saying? And see, that's another reason why I don't like men that cheat. See, everything I'm saying has a purpose. Everything I'm saying has a purpose right now because, like I said, that in a relationship like that, if a man is cheating on you in a relationship, that's probably why some people can't elevate because you don't know if like the man's fucking with a witch, right? Just say he's fucking with an old jealous. Just say the man's messing with an old jealous witch, okay? And and y'all can clearly see. If you pay attention to me on this internet, no matter where I go on this platform, if you pay attention to me, you'll literally see that people are literally just dead jealous of me. Even though, look, I'm looking cheesy and crusty right now, and they jealous right now. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, though, so when it does come down to like I said, these love relationships, these cheaters, right? You shouldn't deal with no man that cheats because he can literally go fuck with this evil ass bitch. Evil. You get what I'm saying? And you don't know what he's doing because it's like you're not thinking that way. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not thinking that this man going cheating on me. I'm not thinking that this man is using me for energy to go give it to somebody. Like, they want to kill me off and then want to pump this other bitch up who's not even as talented as me, who can't even hold a conversation like me, who can't even walk in their own energy fully. You have to kill somebody off or put somebody else down to walk in their energy for you to feel like something. That's how you know a demonic person, and that's how you know a devil, my love. Their soul has been gone. If you got to take other people's soul and you try to bind other people's soul to your soul, because literally that's how it's been with me, my love. Like literally, that's what they've been doing. And that's why I was telling people, speak now or forever hold your peace. Speak now. I can't be the only one speaking about this shit. Like, come on. Like, what the fuck? Speak up about it. I'm not going to be the only one sitting up here trying to carry every motherfucking body that everybody that got fucked over with. I can't keep doing that. I've been doing it for too goddamn long. Because one thing about it, two things for sure. Let me tell you how real I am, bitch. I don't give a motherfuck. We all bleed the goddamn same. That's how I motherfucking feel about it. That's how I feel about it. When you sit back and think about it, bitch, how do you bleed? How do you bleed? If you're a woman, how do you bleed? How? How do you bleed? Tell me, please. Please tell me. How do you bleed if you're a woman? If you're a man, how do you bleed? Tell me, please. Tell me, please. How do you bleed? How do you bleed? Either you on your period for a woman or somebody did you something. A man, how do you bleed? Somebody got to do you something, right? But me, let me tell you why I'm always covered, why I'm always shielded. I done been attacked by these motherfucking people. Money has been taken to me. My house has been broken into. They damaged my motherfucking child. These motherfuckers damaged my fucking child. So with that being said, what more do you demonic intelligence people? What the fuck do you want? What more do you witches want? What more do you stalking motherfuckers want? Because one thing's for sure, two things for certain. You know how they say in the Bible, right? How that Job, how God took everything from him, kids, family, and all, and replaced him with something way better. See, the thing is, everybody wants that story to play out in real life. That story done already happened, my love. That story done already happened. Jesus already done died for our sins. He's already bled for us and all. As long as I believe in Jesus, as long as I believe in Yahweh, Yeshua, the word of creation, as long as I believe it's true, then that's just what it is. I shouldn't have to keep going through these job losses, these relationship struggles, these financial issues that these people, these entities are placing upon me. You understand what I'm saying? These people are placing these things upon me. So then when I sit back and I be real about the situation, then that's when all these fake people want to come in. Because let me tell you, I believe in the Bible real heavy, my love. And let me tell you what I know. You provoking me, you get consequences for that. Not me reacting by what you're doing to me. Because at this point, it's just like, I know what y'all are doing at this point. In the Bible that I read, like I said, you provoke me not. So you're provoking me. You're provoking me to anger. You're provoking me to be low vibrational. You're trying to provoke me to fuck these people that I'm not fucking on. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not stupid by a long shot. I'm not stupid by a long motherfucking shot. I see shit and I move the fuck around. I might not say a lot of things, but I know what the fuck is going on. Because like the other day, like if you pay attention to me, like I said, if you pay attention to what I'm saying, my love, you will literally see when I told y'all that it was a spirit. It was a man. He was a bald man. He deposited a spirit over here in my house. He didn't tell me what the fuck was going on. See, that's why I don't deal with people. You get what I'm saying? I don't deal with people for that reason right there, because you're not telling me what's going on. You are just depositing spirits over here in my house. I don't know whose spirit that is. I'm not a hoe. I'm not sucking dick, and y'all not killing me and nobody else's spirit. Because she needs her own spirit. Because I have money to make. I have things I need to create in my own spirit. You get what I'm saying? Because that's why these men have been confused, because the lady has been harvesting my energy. You get what I'm saying? The lady has been harvesting my energy, meeting up with dudes in the dream and all that shit. And I don't be knowing what the fuck going on. That's why half these men be like, girl, I know you're not playing stupid like that. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And that's why I get mad as a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? That's literally why I get mad as fuck. Because don't deposit no spirits over here. I don't know whose spirit that is. And then, as you can see, when they deposited that spirit over here, my left eye started twitching on live. That's how you know I am too real for this shit. I am too real for this shit. I don't play those goddamn games. I don't play those demonic games. I don't even, when it comes down to that spirit shit, my love, I don't be throwing spirits on people. If anything, I'm throwing a spirit of love and abundance and happiness, joy, and peace on motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? Wisdom. Even, let me tell you, even though I'm not the most biblically sound person, I'm not the best person to teach certain people certain things. But in reality, I know I'm great at it. You get what I'm saying? I might not be the best, but I know I'm great at it. And I know when I teach you or anything you learn from me, if you ever learn anything from me, I know that my words stick to you like glue. You understand? You don't even have to, after I read something, my love, and I tell you about it, because I'm going to tell you nothing but the truth. Because for my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. So with that being said, anything I speak to you will be truth. So therefore, you won't even have to sit around here and be like, oh, let me confirm that. Let me see if she's saying it right. Let me see if she's doing the truth, telling the truth. Because sometimes when it comes down to it, I'm to the point now, my love, where even if it's words, I hate pronouncing words wrong. You get what I'm saying? Like, even though I'm not perfect with my speech all the time, and I'm not real good with definitions all the time, but that's why I take my time and I look the definitions up. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't want, like, when it comes down to us being on these platforms, we have people, we literally have people that look up to us, like literally. Like, I have people that have way more numbers than me on YouTube. They block the fuck out me and all, but they look the fuck up to me. You know what I'm saying? They look the fuck up to me, and let me tell you why. Because my energy is bigger than theirs. Like, they say, oh, well, I look down on you when it comes down to the numbers. Well, that doesn't mean shit. You get what I'm saying? The numbers don't mean a goddamn thing when my energy big as fuck. That's why some people with all those big ass numbers, oh, they got all these subscribers and woo, they still look at me. And why is that? You get what I'm saying? Like, literally, if you think about it, why is that? Why do they have to blind me? Why do they have to do all these things to me spiritually? Why do they have to tie me to this, bind me to that, make sure I don't see that evil man? Because let me tell you, That's why man's been hiding his face. That's why I've been hiding his face. Because now he know I know he's the real evil one. He's been the devil in my motherfucking life. He's been the one that's been harvesting my energy. Taking my money, making sure I don't have anything. You get what I'm saying? He's literally a man. And it's sad because it's like I'm a woman. Like that's another thing women shouldn't have to worry about in this lifetime. We literally have to worry about these fuck ass niggas hating on us. Rebuke the devil all the time, all the goddamn time, and will. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes y'all be having the devil and God, y'all be having that shit twisted. Because in reality, anybody, like just say, you get what I'm saying? Okay, so look, let me tell you, I was thinking about, okay, so I was seeing the face, right? Okay, so listen, let me tell you what I was thinking, because I've been seeing this on everybody lately. Since I peeped it, I've been seeing it on everybody. Okay, so you know how they say, this is the right side, this is the left side, right? This is supposed to be the wrong, this is supposed to be, like, you're supposed to go this way in life. You're never supposed to go this way in life. So with that being said, and then this other guy, he taught me this shit. He said, what the fuck he say? He said, you know how you have your right hand and then you have your left hand. He was like, what the fuck is that? You get what I'm saying? He was like, what the fuck is that? He said, okay, you have your right hand and then you have your wrong hand. You get what I'm saying? Like, he was just telling me certain things like that. But anyway, so like I was saying about the hand part. So, man, okay, you already know about the right hand and the left hand. Or you know about the right hand and the wrong hand. Or, why did they say, like, it's weird. I can go on about that. But anyway, but look, okay, so bam. Now let's talk about the right and left. So left is more feminine. You get what I'm saying? Like this left side of your body, the left, more feminine energy. The right, masculine energy. You get what I'm saying? So then when you think about the right, when I think about the right side, I think about light. I think about light. I think about truth. But I also think about lies. And the reason why is because in the Bible, when I was reading the Bible, it says you have these demonic people. I don't know if it was demonic people, or they have children working through them or whatever. And they have a right hand, which is, how people be, oh, I do right. Like they're the judge, they're the lawyer. So their position and the way they present themselves, they have to do right at all times. But in reality, sometimes their right hand be so quick to do evil. So with that being said, and another thing I read in my Bible too about this goddamn left hand here. You know what I'm saying? About this motherfucking left hand. God knows that left hand sometimes is more powerful than that right hand. Sometimes God knows too that left hand is more truthful than that right hand. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know how people be up in the dark and they be heavy as fuck in the dark. Bitches cannot fuck with Key in the motherfucking dark. Can't fuck with me in the dark. You get what I'm saying? Heavy, right? But then when you come to the light, it's like, okay, I know all these things in darkness, but in light, I don't know any of these things. So am I wrong? Because, I'm bringing some things that I learned in darkness, I'm bringing to the light. So am I wrong for that? Because sometimes, my love, what you see in the light ain't right. If you get what I'm saying, what you see in the light ain't right sometimes. That's why sometimes when you pick up your Bible, you think you're doing right. Like prime example, right? Okay, we saying we reading our Bible. You are right. Yes, my love. I told you I would never tell you nothing wrong. I promise you that. I told you that from day one since I've been on YouTube. I never tell you wrong. I might tell you some shit that you might not like to goddamn hear, but it won't be wrong though. And I never sit up here and keep talking about the same bitch over and over and over. Because one thing about Key, I'm not jealous. One thing about Key, I love people for real. And I see what people hurt at. You get what I'm saying? I see what people hurt at. I see what people lack at. I see what the fuck be going on. So I literally had to go through all this shit. Do you not know that's why a lot of people have no choice but to love me? They have no choice but to. And the reason why is because I sat up here and I carried a lot of burdens for a lot of unknown people that I don't even fucking know. A lot of my families, a lot of my friends, a lot of people that even on YouTube I love, I carried a lot of your burdens. Let me tell you what I do know, how I carry some burdens and I help people overcome certain things. Because motherfucker was talking about me, right? Talking about the jigsaw shit. But this is how I know people be throwing energy on me. And it's kind of like, I have to help you overcome some shit because the way I look at things, my love, I look at life totally different from other people. So with that being said, I don't look at certain things in a bad way. You get what I'm saying? Like somebody was saying I look like Jigsaw or whatever, right? And I guess they wanted me to feel bad about it. But I know that wasn't my energy. That was somebody else's energy. You get what I'm saying? They wanted me to feel bad about, you know, calling me Jigsaw and shit, right? But bitch, I love puzzles. I love puzzles, bitch. So, and then I was listening to Jigsaw. Then I just thought about how smart Jigsaw was. I thought about all these good qualities. You get what I'm saying? And then I'm like, how I could put riddles together, how I could sit around here and put 2 and 2 together. I could make this fit that, and I could just put this right there, just make it fit, and then the puzzles fits. You get what I'm saying? So when I sat back and do that, I'm like, shit, I fucked with Jigsaw. You get what I'm saying? I fucked with Jigsaw. That's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, shout out to Jig on that ass. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Jig. Bye one time, bye one time. You know what I'm saying? Bye 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fucked with Jigsaw. I like Jigsaw. What the fuck? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't look at Jigsaw as Jigsaw. What the fuck? You get what I'm saying? You know, people like, bitch, you look like Jigsaw. Okay. So you saying I'm a puzzle that God put together. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just be saying all this type of shit. Because the thing is, my love, nobody can sit up here and make me feel bad about any goddamn thing. Like how bitches want to talk about backs, stomachs, fat, all this and that type of shit. Guess what? Fupas and shit. Let me tell you, I love my goddamn fupa. I love my goddamn back, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? I love everything about my goddamn self. I don't hate not one motherfucking thing about myself. You get what I'm saying? Even right now, look at my wig ain't done. I ain't really do shit. You know what I'm saying? To my face. You get what I'm saying? I'm just up here talking shit in the morning. But I'm just saying though, this is how real I like to be. Because literally, this world is so built off of fake shit, fake personality this, fake personality that, fake love this, fake love that. That's why the world is so fucked up. That's why the world is suffering from confusion. It ain't just one person. It ain't just one group of motherfuckers. It ain't even just goddamn me. And then, for one, I'm out of that category because I'm not confused. I know what the fuck is up. But see, the thing is, this world wants you to be silent, and they want you to keep secrets. And let me tell you what's fucked up about the silence and secrets. The silence and secrets is fucked up because you could be damaging your generation. You could be damaging your bloodline because you want to be secretive. You get what I'm saying? You damaging a lot of things because you want to be silent and you want to keep secrets. You get what I'm saying? Because see, me, when it come down to who I love and all this and that type of thing, I'm not going to be silent about the one I love. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just some shit that's what I'm not going to do. Especially if I know I got a good man. Bitch, why in the fuck? You get what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck would I leave my good man at home so one of you bitch ass niggas one of you bitch ass bitches can have my motherfucking good man, ho? You got me fucked up. I'm going to fuck home, my goddamn man. Look, I'm going home. I'm crossing my legs too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cross my motherfucking legs too. You know, I gotta show Big Daddy I done grew up. You know what I'm saying? I grew up and I done mature. You know what I'm saying? I done mature. Fuck, I got my legs crossed. But anyway. It's so funny because it's so funny because anyway, it's so funny. But anyway, but like I said though, anyway, I don't even know where I was just rambling at, but like I said though, Don't get with no cheater. Okay. Don't accept no cheater back in your life. Don't accept a liar back in your life. And then not only that, when it comes down to people, if somebody literally has to sit up here and lie to you to kick it, or lie to be around you, or they can't show their face to you, then something is wrong. Because I don't get it. Because first of all, God will always, the real God, you get what I'm saying? Somebody who operates in their own energy. You get what I'm saying? You men that operate in other people's energy can't fool me. You can't turn your face away from me and think, you cannot turn your face away from me and then make me think that you are my God, somebody that's supposed to elevate me and lift me up. You are not my God, because my God is not turning his face away from me. Anybody that my God sent for me to either help me, heal me, make me whole, or anything like that will never turn their face away from me. Will never do it. That's how I know these demonic people from the real divine energy. You get what I'm saying? I know the demonic people from the real divine one. Because a demonic man, a real divine man, let me tell you, somebody who's divine is not going to stalk you and watch you and just sit back and wait for something to happen. Because that's literally how I feel about these people over here. I don't know, I could be wrong. You get what I'm saying? I literally could be wrong in a motherfucker. But guess what? I go off what I see. And I go off people's actions and their motives. You understand? I go off people's actions and their motives. I do not go off of what motherfuckers tell me. Because you could be stalking somebody you could have been stalking somebody for years, and I guarantee you'll never tell me that. You get what I'm saying? I guarantee you'll never tell me that you've been stalking somebody for years. I guarantee that you will never tell me that you have been using somebody else's energy for years. And you didn't give them nothing off of it? You mean to tell me you are so goddamn selfish to the point where you would literally have somebody else die and be without because you want to walk in somebody else's energy? And then you want to walk around here and thinking everybody should love the sight of you. Let me tell you, if you cannot walk in your own energy, my love, people will hate the sight of you. They will hate the smell of you. Because you are torturing other people. You need to pay that money back, pay that energy back, take that block off, do whatever the fuck you need to do to make things right in your life. Because you're not going to stalk somebody and then say confess. How does that make sense? Toxic man has bad personality. Yeah. But make that make sense though. Oh shit, my dark side, I need to sit down somewhere. But I'm just saying. I'm saying though, how can you stalk somebody? How can you harvest somebody's energy? How can you do all these things? How can you do all these things and then expect for your finances to be up to par? How can you do all these things to people and then expect for people to look up to you? How can you do all these things to people and still feel people should look at you as a beautiful soul? And when people smell your energy, you feel like people should smell gold. When I notice what y'all be doing, you be wanting that funky energy on innocent people, my love. You can't walk in your own energy. But yet, you want somebody innocent to suffer the consequences of your energy. That's why every time from this point on, if you cannot walk in your own energy and you can't be true to yourself, your energy will not be deposited into an innocent person. It will not be. You will think you done harvested somebody's energy, but that energy will be in the spiritual realm behind God. And then here I come to the people. Wake up. Get out of toxic relationships. Don't listen to, if it don't sound right to your soul, don't listen to it. If it's not helping you elevate spiritually, don't do it. If you think about sinning, then you're about to sin. You get what I'm saying? If you think about sinning, you're about to sin. You, like literally, like how I'm on live right now, just talking shit, minding my business. I don't think I'm sinning right now. And when I read my Bible, that's what God was telling me. He said, girl, your sins are forgiven. Nobody can sit up here and tell you that you are a scorned person. Nobody can sit up here and tell you that you are an evil person. Nobody can sit up here and tell you that God don't motherfucking love you. Because if they do, then I'll show them why God don't like them. And I'll show you why God don't like ugly. Because let me tell you something. I was saying the other day, because when I was saying God's name, right? When I was saying God's name, and I was talking to this person, and he tried to get me to believe a false God. Ooh, shit. I'm getting chills right now just thinking about it, because I'm about to cry, because I was. Okay, so when I was talking to this guy, right, we was talking, and I was firm in my beliefs. You get what I'm saying? I've always been firm in my beliefs. You get what I'm saying? But it's like people always try to turn me away. Oh, saying, oh, you won't be strong in the Bible. You won't be this. You won't be that. You get what I'm saying? Always discouraging me, right? But growing up, when the Bible is your only foundation that you have, that's the only foundation that you really have, the only structure that you have, the only peace of mind that you have. And then you sit up here trying to tell me to believe in something else. That's not right. So with that being said, we was talking. This is how I know the spirit came upon me. This is how I know. Because I was literally in this, we was out to eat somewhere because I didn't have a car then. But I was hungry, so I went to eat. I'm always fucking eating. Because I'm telling you, it's so much shit. Every time I see something, I'm like, damn, I can eat off that. Damn, I can eat off that. Damn, I can eat off that. Literally, I seen this bitch do this. I'm like, oh, that's cake. Bitch, that's cake, bitch. And I literally saw this. I saw it. I'm like, oh, that's cake. Like, that's nothing. I can literally eat that in 5 minutes. I probably don't even have to chew. But anyway, so like I said, so the Spirit of God came upon me. We was talking, right? We was at this restaurant talking. This guy was trying to get me to believe a God a name I've never heard of in life. You get what I'm saying? Now I've heard, you hear other people talk about Yeshua, Yahweh, the I am. You get what I'm saying? You hear people talk about those names, Jesus Christ, because really, when you think about it, they're all the same person. So anyway, when I sat back and I was at this restaurant talking, this man was trying to get me to believe this false God. So, but what they did was, you see, I was already believing in Jesus. So what they do is they'll kick you out of your belief system. So I was doing my thing, you get what I'm saying? So they kicked me out of there. So then I failed. So I stayed down for a while because I'm trying to figure out like what's going on. Not knowing that my energy was getting played with, I was getting lied to, manipulated, cheating on, abused. That's why I couldn't get up. Because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know I was getting abused. I didn't know I was getting lied to. I did not know that I didn't have no firm foundation. My beliefs was what I heard. Like, let's just be real. My beliefs is what I heard. You know how some people that hear a good sermon, them energy harvesters, and I'm coming for every last one of y'all. Every last one of y'all. Because my thing is, you're not going to harvest off my energy and then have me and my daughter out here starving. You're not going to harvest my energy and then have me out here with $2 motherfucking and then y'all was laughing about it. You get what I'm saying? But see, that's why I shine light on stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Was he manipulating it? No, because I wouldn't let him. I wouldn't let him. He tried to. But anyway, so we talking. And he was saying this false God's name. And I kept telling him, I said, I'm not saying that name. I literally told him, I said, I'm not saying that name. I said, the Spirit of the Lord is here. I said, the Spirit of the Lord is here. I said, the Spirit of the Lord is here now. That's literally what I told him. I said, the Spirit of the Lord is here now. And then literally, everybody got quiet. Even it was guys over yonder. I didn't even see them. You get what I'm saying? I didn't even see their ass. I'm right here talking to this man. You get what I'm saying? And I was crying because it's like God loves us. And it's so sad. I'm telling you, it was so sad. I was crying then. Because, like, why do you feel the need to be a devil in somebody's life? Why do you feel the need to hinder and block somebody's life? Why do you feel the need to sit up here and try to execute certain people? You get what I'm saying? Like you can't get executed. You understand what I'm saying? Hurting people that ain't hurt you. Harming people that's only out here trying to get money to feed their family. But yet you feel like that's a personal vendetta against you. That's how you know who the real devil is, my love. Because if they say Capricorn, the devil, Capricorn ain't no devil, honey. I promise you. Capricorn is not no fucking devil. It's either got to be the Libra or the Aquarius. That energy has to be devilish. Because my thing is, my love, Capricorn can't be devilish. How can Capricorn be devilish when Capricorn just want to have fun? Capricorn just want to, you know, everybody around me, I want everybody around me to be happy. I want everybody around me to explore their spiritual gifts. I want everybody around me to be in love with somebody who really loves them and want to protect and nurture. Because me being a Capricorn, so since y'all made it like, oh, she's the devil. Well, guess what? If you throwing that devil energy on me, I can't do nothing but what? Embody it, right? Because guess what? Every energy they try to throw on energy, an activist energy, a healthcare energy, a motherly energy, a fatherly energy, a grandmother energy. Every energy they try to throw on me, I overcame every obstacle. And then my bloodline loves me. And the reason why is because I'm helping people get over certain obstacles, facing certain challenges. They be like, girl, I would have never, like, they made me insecure when they was talking about that jigsaw shit, the big nose and all of those shit. Bitch, I wouldn't give a fuck. Make the nose bigger. You get what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about, what I love is the realness of people. That's why I don't have friends, because I realize all these motherfuckers are fake. That's why I don't have lovers, because all these niggas are fake as fuck. Because if you come around me mimicking my energy and you're saying things that I say, I know you're demonic energy. I know you demonic because you're a robot. That's how I look at demonic energies. You understand? I look at demonic energies like a robot because they don't come up with their own materials to create. That's why they try to block me from every YouTube channel platform. That's why they block me. So they can come up with my ideas, my journal, not my journal, but my notebook ideas, my podcast ideas. You get what I'm saying? My ideas about me creating my movies, my plays, my scripts, all these things. You get what I'm saying? But let me tell you what. Let me tell you how God or the devil, let me tell you how he gonna trick these bitches, or he done trick the fuck out of their ass. You get what I'm saying? He gonna trick their ass. So guess what? Literally, it might be some shit where one day I might just wake up and be like, God damn, all this money. Like, where the fuck is this coming from? Where is this coming from? I didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to work for my money. You get what I'm saying? I don't like to just get things from people. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't like to pay motherfuckers back and all that type of shit. And I'm not saying it like if I borrow $20 from you, I'm not gonna pay it back. I'm not saying that. Because if I borrow money from you, I'm gonna pay you back. And the reason why is because I know I might need your ass again. You get what I'm saying? But when it comes down to like thousands and thousands of dollars, I would never ask you. You get what I'm saying? I would never ask you for thousands of dollars because I know I'm not gonna be able to pay that shit back. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just know I'm not going to be able to. So with that being said, I'm not asking for no thousands of dollars. I never have asked for thousands of dollars. No one has ever given me thousands of dollars. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's why I like to work for what I, get. That's why when it comes down to my YouTube platform and things like that, that's why that shit bothers the fuck out of me, because it's like, who's the man or who's the woman in control of quote unquote my money? Who are you to be in control of my money? Who are you to be in control of my daughter's money when we need our money to survive out here? Because literally, when you think about control and the tactics and the games that people play, it's like, oh, okay, so you want me to not have no money? You want me to be broke and not able to barely take care of my child and support my child the way I need to and things like that. So you want us to be the laughing stock of the town. You want us to look like we're bums. You want us to look like we can't, do what the fuck we need to do. You want to put my daughter in a position to where it looks like her mother can't take care of her. You want to put me in a position to where it looks like, oh, the mother can't provide for the daughter. Because I'm telling you, that's the game these demonic intelligence agents play. And then the whole internet is in a frenzy. Oh, this bitch only got $1. Why? It don't make sense, right? Cause it doesn't. It doesn't make sense for 5-Star Key, aka Kiera Clarice, to have $1 fucking to her goddamn name. It makes no sense. My energy has been. I gave my. Well, I'm not gonna say I gave my energy up because I was. Let me tell you how I first started. So when I first came to Oklahoma, I've been in Oklahoma 5 years and I still ain't got my money. I've been in Oklahoma 5 motherfucking years and I still ain't got my motherfucking money. What I rightfully worked for, what I rightfully earned and deserved. Instead of these bitch ass niggas having these demonic ass bitches sitting up here thinking I owe them something. That's why that demonic bitch or that demonic nigga, he gonna always have a goddamn problem because he getting a motherfucking thing from me because I don't owe him a fuck ass thing and I never goddamn did. So with that being said, I don't give a fuck how people feel. I don't give a fuck how these bitch ass niggas feel or these bitch ass hoes feel that's rocking with them. I don't give a fuck how they feel, none of them motherfuckers. But I just know one thing. If any one of them come back the fuck up over here fucking with me, it's stuck. But anyway, like the fuck I said, I'm telling you, y'all have to excuse me sometimes because it's like, I'm not weird, but I'm different. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not stupid to the point where, like, how some other motherfuckers, they don't hear what they're saying. You get what I'm saying? I'm not stupid to the point where I don't hear what I'm saying. When my voice do change, I hear it. So that's how I know it's another spirit or it's something that I'm hearing or something. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you think about mediums and all this and that, like I said, I know it's real. I know mediumship is real. I was trying to go to me a seminar, but like I said, they fucked my money up. I can't go to a seminar because I really wanted to, because I wanted to go to a mediumship seminar because I really resonated with the mediumship energy. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I know how people be like, be upright, be this way, be that way, but it's like I can only be what my energy is. I cannot sit around here. I'm not gonna be fake for nobody. I'm gonna just be real with you. I'm not gonna be fake for nobody, and I can't be fake for nobody. And the reason why is because when like how we up here having this conversation, you get what I'm saying? It's like I would like for you to sit with the real me. You get what I'm saying? I would like for you to sit with the real me. I don't want you to sit with a demonic agent. You get what I'm saying? I want you to sit with me. I want you to feel my energy in a good way. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not a hateful person. I'm not a jealous person. But what I am is an honest person. So if you don't like honesty, then you don't like me. If you don't like truth, then you don't like me. If you don't like real, then you don't like me. Because real is rare. And you have a lot of fake ass demonic people that's soulless, and they're trying to find somebody to mimic. They're trying to find somebody to feel their spirit. You get what I'm saying? And now the thing is, when I was on YouTube, I was sitting up here trying to help. I was trying to fill your spirits with good shit, self-love, but the real depths of self-love. You get what I'm saying? I'm not sitting up here like these other demonic agents talking about, oh, I'm helping y'all heal, but the bitch ain't help you heal a goddamn thing. The bitch is keeping you going in circles talking about your fucking ex and how somebody chose somebody over you. You get what I'm saying? To me, that is a demonic agent. Because they're not telling you anything to heal you. They're not telling anything to help you. Because literally right now, words can heal you. Okay, so just say if you've been having issues with your stomach, just say, and then that's another thing too with these demonic agents. They want to put their energy on me so I can heal the energy. Because me, I'm not going to sit in no sick ass fucking energy. You understand? They do this so I can heal the energy, and then they want to call their energy back. And then my energy that this bitch been stinking up in, you know what I'm saying, or fucking in, and all that other shit, then you want me to, you get what I'm saying? Because literally, I don't fuck. You get what I'm saying? I don't fuck or whatever, ain't been fucking. And sometimes I be waking up and feel like I've been fucking, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You get what I'm saying? And then my fucking child too. It's like I literally know what they be doing to my fucking child because they did the same shit to me. Though any demonic entity, like I said, if any demonic force, any demonic person trying to do anything to my child, or if they have done anything to my child, guess what? Their child is going to reap the same benefits. And I'm marking that right now. I am marking that. Because I know what y'all done to my motherfucking child. But guess what? What you do to my fucking child, you will see it. You'll see everything you've done to my child. You'll see it on yours. And if you don't have your kids, you will see it with the people that you love. Or if you don't have anybody that you love, you will just see it within yourself. Because I'm tired of these evil people dealing with fucking with kids. Let these kids live their fucking life. Why y'all doing child porn with kids? Why are y'all doing sex rituals with children? Why are y'all taking children's blood? Why are y'all taking these things from these kids? And then yet, these celebrities still here, and we praising them. But yet, all the missing kids that's in the tunnel, all the missing kids that's underground, all the kids, the refugees that live in the field. Because when you think about that, let me tell you what blew me. Let me just tell you what the fuck blew me. When you think about past life, when you think about children, when you think about it, because see, I don't remember my childhood, me being a kid, I don't remember. But all I do know is I was a spiritual child, always been a spiritual little girl, always been. When I step back and think about the refugees, and when I think about my bloodline, my DNA, When I think about all my DNA, where my people come from, my blood, where I come from, the refugees, the kids that live in the field, kids have nothing, nobody. Even at church, when I sat back and I was thinking about that, when I was thinking about that sermon the man did at church, he gave this kid some candy, right? There was no kids, you didn't see any at first because they were refugees or homeless kids. So you didn't see any at first. This one man, he opened up something, and he get his one kid some candy or whatever, a piece of chocolate or whatever. It was literally even a half of a chocolate bar. I don't even think it was a full one. It's literally like a half of a fucking chocolate bar. He gave a piece to this one kid. Here come all these other kids running up, and they want the chocolate bar too. They want some too. Then there was a little kid. She had a baby with her. A homeless refugee girl with an infant child. And it's so sad because people really don't have hearts. Just think about, when I think about everything I've experienced, when you think about those refugees' children, those homeless kids, their energy got harvested. And their energy got harvested and they got threw away. But see, the reason why they're refugees, and the reason, and like, if you sit back and like, the way I'm thinking now is, okay, when you see all these homeless people, when you see all these refugees, right? Think about that. Think about maybe they got thrown away. Think about their energy probably got harvested. But the reason why they're still here is because they have a purpose. The reason why they're still here is so they can run across people like me, so I can tell them what's going on. But yet, one of the realest on the internet, but I get bashed like I'm a demonic agent, like the rest of them. That's why I speak truth. Because I'm not going to ever sit up here and tell you that I don't want to behave like a certain way no more. Because I know the real reason why behind it. It's a demonic force behind you trying to get you to be a hoe. It's a demonic force behind you trying to get you to be lustful. It's a demonic force that wants you to focus on laziness so you won't have the energy to focus on abundance. You get what I'm saying? All this shit is demonically orchestrated. You get what I'm saying? Because me personally, I don't feel like God is orchestrating me being in a hole. I don't feel like God is orchestrating me being in a position to where I can't afford anything. Because I notice what these demonic agents do. They try to force me to go to a specific church or a specific organization, but yet when I go to a specific church or specific organization, I see the devil all over the people. And then you know what's wild, my love? You know how they sit up here and say spirituality is bad and wicked. But first of all, why did they separate the Bible and spirit? Why did they try to separate the two? Why did they try to separate spirituality and the Bible? Why did they say that you can't say Bible and spirituality the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Even though it is the same thing. But why is this world trying to program us to make it seem like Choose a side, pick a side. Bible or spirituality. Pick a side, choose a side. 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 Left or right, left or right, left or right when you need both. And you want to know why? You want to know why you need both? That's wild. And I'm not saying people. Spirituality and religion is what I'm talking about. This is why you need both. Because sometimes if you haven't went through certain things spiritually, if you haven't been through spiritual death, spiritual attack, spiritual manipulation, energy heart, if you haven't been through those things, how could you really fully understand the Bible? How could you really fully understand what Yahweh, Yeshua, the I Am, Moses, how can you understand what they went through? And then the reason why we need the Bible, I believe Moses got tempted by the devil. He got tricked by the same people that's right now fooling us. These demonic intelligence agents. I think Moses got tricked by them back then. Because he didn't have nobody like him walking this earth. He didn't have nobody like him doing the same thing or had the same energy or the same drive. It wasn't nobody like him back then. It's not nobody like him now. And you know what they say? You know what they say? Every so often, it'll be a certain energy come to this world every couple of years. Because sometimes when you think about people that have been refugees in a past life, you get what I'm saying? Because really, if you don't know your DNA, my love, you don't know. You literally don't know if you are a refugee. Or you don't know if you were a refugee. So guess what? With that being said, that's why something when you die, you know, my dad always said, we don't die, we multiply. We don't die, we multiply. We don't die, we multiply. My dad always said that shit. So with that being said, when I sit back and think about it, okay, you tried to kill my childhood self, but my adult self ain't going for that. You manipulated me as a motherfucking child. You took advantage of me as a motherfucking child. But my adult self ain't going for that. And see, that's why a lot of men, when y'all deal with certain women, that's why you gotta be mindful of the certain women you deal with. Even when it comes down to spiritual things. Because some of these women are spiritual and some of these women are not. Because guess what, my love? Any man can lie, try to harvest my energy, do anything weird to me. And I'll never retaliate. And you want to know why? Because the spiritual backing sees that you've done me wrong. The spiritual backing sees that you've taken thousands and thousands of dollars from me. You wanted to see me down and out with nothing. You wanted to see me without providing for my child. You wished those things for me. And you spoke those things in the world. So with that being said, do you not know every time God is going to twist that story around? Oh, so you didn't want me to have enough money to pay my bills. God gave me more than enough money to pay my bills. I even got money to pay your goddamn bills. You get what I'm saying? And it's like these demonic people, like these men, half these men, they don't even know if they want to be a man or a woman. That's confusion. That's devilish. And I'm not knocking, and I'm telling you now, I'm not knocking anybody that is that way, because I met somebody the other day who was Mexican and he was kind of fruity a little bit, but he was so much fun and I love him. But anywho, like I said, the vibe was just so great between me and him. But like I said, the thing is, I'm not, just because I accept him for who he is, but that doesn't mean I want to create more people like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because the thing is, I met this man, wonderful, wonderful, great man. I'm talking about energy. It was giving energy. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's just like, you know, maybe later on down the line, as me and him talking, or me and become friends, you know, I'm like, you don't want to be with no woman? You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with pussy to you? You like ass more? You know, ass more. But I'm just saying, like, you know, I would literally, like I said, I'm just too real for certain shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I even saw a man post the other day. This is how I know those men that do dress like women. This is how I know they really be intimidated by real women. You get what I'm saying? Because I speak all the time, and I'm going to say what's real. I'm going to say what's real because I feel like it's a lot of men out here that are gay, that wear wigs and nails and female clothes and all, but these be some masculine ass men. I'm talking about men be masculine as fuck, great genes, great providers, great protectors, dominant as fuck. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about everything a real woman wanted a man, these gay niggas are. You get what I'm saying? And then it's like these men left. It's like nigga, fuck you and your whole ass. I'd rather go get this goddamn gay ass motherfucker and try to make him ungay. You get what I'm saying? Like, please stop being gay, sir. You got some good ass goddamn genes and you healthy too. You didn't get hit with that ugly man disease yet, or you didn't get hit with that ugly woman disease yet. So with that being said, come up out of that gay shit. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said come up out of that gay shit. Come up out of that. The fuck, nigga? Like, that's some weird shit, dude. Like, dude, that's weird. But look, I'm just saying that literally, but that's literally how it would be. You get what I'm saying? Like, I speak the truth, but in reality, it's like, don't be gay. You got good genes. I know you have some. Ooh, Lord. When I tell you, I saw this gay man. Well, when I worked at 7-Eleven, it was this gay man that worked there. It was this gay man that worked there, Casey. He's tall, light skinned. I'm talking about he is fine, bitch. He is fine. Like, he's sexy as a motherfucker. Like, no shit, the nigga's fine. He fine. But he gay. You get what I'm saying? But let me tell you what no, he's bisexual. He told me that because I asked him one day because I was just looking at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't looking at him like I wanted to suck his dick or nothing, but I was just looking at him because I was like, he is sexy as fuck. Like, I had to ask him. I said, are you gay? Like, are you fully gay? I forgot what question I asked him. But I asked him, I know I asked him in front of manager because he's cool as fuck. Like, he cool. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, I said, I asked him in front of this lady, and he was just like, he was like, I'm bisexual. I said, okay. I can see it though. I literally can see him being bisexual. You get what I'm saying? I can see him being bisexual because he's attractive. You get what I'm saying? He literally, like, if he knew how to play the role well, like these other men do, you know what I'm saying? If he knew how to play the role well like these other men do, he literally could have, I'm pretty sure he would have a lot of kids. He would have women and niggas going crazy over him. You get what I'm saying? But my thing is, though, for him to come up out of that completely, so he can only be with a woman. You get what I'm saying? Be with a woman and have kids and stuff like that. That's only if he wanted to. And I'm just only giving that example because that was the only attractive gay man that I have seen in a long time. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's like literally the only attractive gay man that I've seen in a while. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about he's tall. I'm talking about, bitch, I can name you all the good genes he has. You get what I'm saying? I can name it, all the good genes. And I know all these kids, especially if you have a bunch of girls. If you have a bunch of girls, shit. I don't know, he probably gonna love that. You get what I'm saying? Because then they'll really get, you know, he'll really be able to go see how he looks as a girl, and then he'll be able to provide for his children. You know, get your daughter's hair done, buy your daughter clothes, make sure your daughter don't run across fuck ass niggas like you. You get what I'm saying? That's some nasty shit. It is, but I mean, like, forget talking about the nasty shit. Let's talk about, you know, how can you clean that up? You get what I'm saying? Like, that type of thing. How can you clean that up? By not being gay. How can you clean that up? By being real with yourself. Even though it might take time, because I kid you not, I don't know how long people have been gay. You know what I'm saying? Because besides Casey, like I said, he's the only the finest gay man that I met in Oklahoma. But in Mississippi, it's plenty of gay men. You get what I'm saying? There's plenty of gay men and all that stuff around there. But like I said, now I used to have plenty of gay men friends. But let me tell you something too. I noticed God always put me in people's life for certain reasons. So it was this guy. It was this guy named Josh, I think. I don't know if Josh was gay. Oh no, Josh was bisexual. But see, the thing is, when I first met Josh, I didn't know that. You get what I'm saying? Because Josh was fucking with my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was fucking with and I know he wasn't gay. I know for a fact he wasn't no goddamn gay. But I was fucking with this one guy. You know what I'm saying? And I know wasn't gay because he even told me about having my gay friends at my house when he came around. When he came around, he was just like, I don't want to look at that shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even nothing bad. He even said hey to, you know, he even said hey to my gay friends. You get what I'm saying? But he was like, when I come around, they gotta go because I don't want to look at that. Because you know how with certain men be on higher vibrations, like, and that's another reason why when it comes down to the gay man, like I said, I've had plenty of gay men friends, but see, I didn't know they were gay until we got real cool. You get what I'm saying? Till we got real cool, I didn't know half my friends was gay, homegirls half gay and shit. I'm like, damn, everybody's half gay around this motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? But then, like I said, I'm the only one with a straight man, and he sit up here saying, you know, he telling motherfuckers, hey, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? And then he say, like, yeah, when them motherfuckers come around, you gotta tell. I mean, he said, when I come around, you gotta tell them motherfuckers to leave. Okay. And it's so funny because, you know, it's like my friends even knew. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just how real I am. You get what I'm saying? Like, literally, that's just how real I am because it's like, he don't mind me having gay friends or whatever, but it's just, he didn't want to see them. That is what's wrong with the world today. That is what's wrong. And that, why do you think I'm on here talking about it now? You get what I'm saying? That is what's wrong. Because even a black man, he was telling me the other day, he was like, you know what's so fucked up about these gay black men is because we don't have black women telling them that, my love, you have good genes. My love, it's literally a woman out here for you. You get what I'm saying? I might not be the woman for you, but it's a woman out here for you. You get what I'm saying? You off this world. But look, but like I said, I might not be the woman for you, but it literally might be a woman for you. You get what I'm saying? Because me, I want my man to be real with me from day one. You know, because I'm gonna be real with mine from day one. So therefore, day 2, you ain't gotta question anything. Day 3, you don't have to worry about nothing. Day 4, you'll be like, shit, I forgot what you said the first 2 days because I know you're real. I know you're honest. I know you're true. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, I could never forget. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes down to sometimes, you know, some people sometimes be like, I forget what I said, da, da, da. But sometimes I'm so real, I'm so true, my love. That's why I like to record what I say. So therefore, you know, I can go back and look and be like, okay, well, you know, if I cuss your motherfucking ass out, you know goddamn well you provoke me, motherfucker. So stop playing. Like, stop goddamn playing. We ain't finna play those goddamn games. I don't go around just cussing motherfuckers out for no reason. And then for this whole demonic intelligent group to sit up here and try to say that I did somebody so bad and wicked, just so they can try to condemn me. And the reason why they're trying to condemn me is because they want to harvest my energy, because guess what? They stole all my ideas when it comes down to me creating my business with candles, my notebooks, my podcast, me giving back to everybody that ever watched me on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? They blocked me before I can do all those things. You get what I'm saying? They stopped me before I can do all of those things. They got in the way of my businesses. They got in the way of my creation. They got in the way of my love life. So with that being said, it's just like, you know, when you start recognizing people for who they are and what's really going on, it's just like, okay, you try to take her business from her. You try to take her love life from her. That's why I don't double everything up for me. That's why I got, why you think it's two men? A man on the dark side and a man on the light side that loves me. You get what I'm saying? So no matter if you can't see them, no matter if you don't know who I am, but one thing about it is just like, nobody's gonna disrespect me. You get what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna disrespect me. Nobody's going to sit around here and make me feel less than what I am. You get what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna make me feel less. Nobody's going to force me into a demonic relationship with somebody I don't mesh well with. If a man doesn't treat me right, then what makes you think, if a man don't treat me right, what makes him think by beating me, that's going to put me into submission? If a man beats me, because I'm going to tell you, this is exactly how the shit going to play out. If a man try to put his motherfucking hands on me or my goddamn child, the moment he leaves from either my home or whatever establishment or whatever building or whatever place he's in, he will literally die instantly. Because the thing is, you're not going to put your hands on me. Okay? You're not going to put your hands on me. You're not going to make me feel any type of way about anything. You get what I'm saying? I deserve love, money, and abundance just like everyone else in this world does. Because these demonic agents, because these demonic agents are not about to trick me or my love. Because literally that's what's been going on. A lady has been tricking the man that I love by switching energy. Because you know how if a man knows your energy. But then again, if it's a demonic thing, then guess what? Then everything happened for a reason. You get what I'm saying? But if it's real love, I'm telling you, a man that really loves me is not gonna let anybody do anything to me or my child spiritually or whatever. I don't give a fuck if this is my baby daddy even. You get what I'm saying? Even if it's my baby daddy, the one really stepping for me spiritually or doing certain things, because I don't know who it is. But just say even if it is my baby daddy or whatever, and I said he was gay and he sucked dick or whatever, but the truth is, my baby daddy did do that. You get what I'm saying? My baby daddy did do that. But the thing is, it's just like, okay, I understand his heart. I understand where, I understand that, if he got tricked or if he was in a low vibrational mindset of to think that he belonged with a man or something like that, then I can understand. But I do know that my baby daddy do love me, okay? I do know that much. That's one thing that I do know. That my baby daddy does love me. He does love a child. He don't provide for us to take care of us, but I just do know he loves us. But, in reality, fuck the love. You get what I'm saying? But the reason why I say my baby daddy don't never provide, but because we was never in a relationship. So he should have chose to provide on his own because he's a goddamn man. You understand what I'm saying? Like no woman has to sit up here and constantly tell a man, provide for your child, provide for your child, provide for your child. You have a daughter, you have a daughter. No woman or nobody's gonna constantly tell no grown ass man that if you want to provide for your child, he gonna provide. You get what I'm saying? And motherfuckers ain't dumb around this bitch. Motherfuckers know that love don't pay no goddamn bills. Motherfuckers been out of that mindset years ago. You get what I'm saying? But that's another reason why these men can't live with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, can't no man live with me collecting up check every month and then turn around. Oh, I'm gonna give you $300 a month, bitch. Fuck no, because $300 a month is not enough money for you to be looking at my motherfucking face all day, every day. And then on top of that, if you don't have no job, you collect a check every month. You don't have no job to collect a check every month. It's like you have to sit around and I don't know, just be looking at me until your check come. And it's just like I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be sitting around looking at nobody until my motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be sitting around looking at nobody until their check come. You get what I'm saying? Like hell no. Oh, they clever. I wonder is that why? I wonder is that why they took that mailbox off that wall over there? Because I noticed they took that mailbox over that wall because it was somebody going in that mailbox. And I noticed that mailbox is off the goddamn wall. So I wonder, you know what? I kind of feel like around here in this area, I kind of felt like I was the only one paying attention to what the fuck be going on around my neighborhood and like how I feel harassed and stalked. And if motherfuckers don't understand why I feel harassed and stalked half the time, like if you pay attention to certain things that be going on, you'll see why I feel harassed and stalked a lot. But anyway, so yeah, I peeped that it's some weird shit going on with that man, and I think it's the guy at the church. You get what I'm saying? I think it's the guy at the church, but anyway, another thing too about devils and stuff. I noticed, like, okay, just because I'm a Capricorn, right? Just because I'm a Capricorn, I'm kind of feisty a little bit. You know what I'm saying? People will sit around here and say that I'm wicked and this and this and that. But the only reason why they say I'm wicked or evil, the only reason why they will even mention that or say that is because I don't bow down to them. I'm not being a hoe like they want me to be. I'm not doing wicked things. You know what I'm saying? You know how somebody wants you to steal, lie, kill, destroy things, and this and that and third, right? I'm not going to sit around here and do that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit around here and steal, lie, kill, manipulate, or anything like that. I don't even want to be attached to a bitch that I don't even know. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. I don't want to be attached to a bitch that I don't know. And I would hate to be attached to a bitch that is jealous of me. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just some shit that I would never do. That's why I don't do third-party relationships or anything like that. I hate bitches. You get what I'm saying? I literally hate bitches. I hate bitches because I'm telling you, they're so fucking demonic. Like literally, the lady literally was doing something with my child, bro. That man, whatever it was, man, lady, whatever it is, was literally doing something with a 15-year-old, 12, 13-year-old child. And do you not know that man, he is going to rot in hell every last day for that shit. He is going to rot in hell. And everybody that he has set him up with that fucking 12, 13, 14-year-old child, everybody that helped set him up to do that with that child, they're going to die just along with him. And, you know, to be honest, I don't even want, when it comes down to like repercussions of them fucking with children like that, I was going to say, man, maybe they just need to go to prison for the rest of their life or whatever. But no, I literally, everybody that's had anything to do with that man setting up a child, molesting a child, having sex with a child, raping a child, they all need to die. But first, let's go to court. But first, let's go to court and settle it in court. You get what I'm saying? Because the thing is, that's what I would rather want anyway. Because like I said, for my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. So with that being said, what was that man doing with a 13-year-old child? What were you over top of a child for? Because I saw you. But was that the harvest energy? You get what I'm saying? Was that the harvest energy? But I was laying on my couch one day too, right? I was laying on my couch one day, and it's like I got choked. But I felt it spiritually though. So that's what's making me think. And remember when I kept telling y'all, you know how, well, I keep saying that you don't know about these certain lives that you live, right? So just say if you was a child or something and somebody could have did that to you. You know what I'm saying? Just say if they choked you, raped you, and then left you there thinking you was dead, but then you woke up. You get what I'm saying? Like that shit could have happened to a lot of people as a kid. You get what I'm saying? Like you literally don't know what happened to people as kids and shit because these demonic people, they try to make you forget those things. So then when you get older and then life happens and then now everybody's saying, oh, you're psychotic, you're this, you're that, you're this, and you're that. But that's why they do that. That's why they try to say people are psychotic and stuff because childhood, you raped me, you killed me, you tried to do all these things to me. You tried to get me in all these wrecks. You tried to get my house blown up. You tried to do all these motherfucking things to me so I trip, so I fall, so I can be clumsy, so I don't see this, so I don't see, you know what I'm saying? They done all of these things to me. So I won't overcome. You get what I'm saying? Like when people try to put all that trauma on you, that's why I remember those witch bitches talking about, oh, she ain't gonna get up out of this. I remember them bitches saying that clear as day, talking about, oh, she ain't gonna get up out of this. But that's how you know how they have those stories talking about the firstborn child died, da 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 da. No, it don't be that. It be those demonic people killing people, kids. Cause I bullshit you not. The firstborn, you know how they say in the Bible, the Pharaoh or what it was, God took the firstborn sons because Pharaoh, no, I think what was it, Jesus? I don't know if it was Jesus or God, whichever one, took the firstborn sons because Pharaoh wouldn't let them people go. And it's probably their souls he would not let go. That was the thing. He would not let those souls go. So he had people just in the camp like slaves type shit. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, since you don't want to let my motherfucking people go, you don't want people to recognize me for who I am. Okay, well, guess what? I'm gonna kill all your firstborns. But then when you turn around and you think about that, because see, people have their different perception on that. Because I heard one man, I kid you not, I heard one man say, why would God want to kill all these kids? Da, 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 da. It's because you're not releasing the pharaohs. They want to keep them people thinking about sex, lust, materialism. They want people to sit up here and think about worldly things as riches, when in reality, spiritually rich is more richer than, you know what I'm saying? You could be worldly rich and still be broke as fuck spiritually, and God won't recognize your ass. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes down to that, all that happened already. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was written. Yeah, but guess what? It happened already, though. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes down to biblical facts and things like that, all the biblical stories is for us to be equipped spiritually. So for one, we can move around the spiritual realm. We know how to operate when it comes down to certain things. You get what I'm saying? And then we know certain stories. So therefore, when we come across certain energies or whatever, we'll know. We'll be like, okay, well, he kind of reminds me of this character in this Bible. Or I think he knows more about this one character in the Bible. Woo, woo, woo. So let me talk to him about that. You get what I'm saying? Because literally, that's literally how people could raise their vibration. Is because we're talking about things like that. You get what I'm saying? Yes, it was written. And it also was written, for my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. You get what I'm saying? It was also written not to provoke God. You get what I'm saying? But it's just like, when it come down to all the spiritual, I don't know, just when it comes down to the Bible, it just really give me life, because like it'll tell you. The Bible would literally tell you the what is it saying? I forgot what it was saying. Um, the wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. So when you think about that, do you think about what would you think about back then? What you think about Pharaoh? How um how Pharaoh tried to get he Pharaoh or whatever, he wanted promotion. So he tried to shame all those people. He tried to shame all those people. So he wanted a promotion. But the promotion that he got was he got a fool's position. He got stamped with a fool's position because he tried to get a promotion by shaming other people. The only prize he won was a stamp on his head that says fool. That's literally why that's why I like to talk about the Bible. That's why I like to read the Bible. You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, you'll literally go through certain things in life and thinking that, okay, well, if I do this certain thing, then I'll get a promotion. But you got to think about, okay, yeah, I don't know. When I look in the mirror, I don't see no man. I see a woman. But that's why when it comes down to me, because literally I noticed that too, those energy vampires. That's why when a man come around me and he try to use my energy and try to make me like I know what these motherfuckers are doing now. You get what I'm saying? That's why certain men come around, they be like, oh, um, if I say, oh, I like boiled peanuts or whatever, right? And then here go a man talking about some, oh, I like boiled peanuts too. Um, I'm like, oh, I'm finna go do this, right? But they stalk and watch everything I do. So then they'll be like, oh, I was just working here, working there. Like they'll literally tell me my whole life story. So then that's why I don't talk to those type of people. That's why anytime, because you know how some people they have this mindset of, oh, she'll talk to you if you act like her. If you mimic her energy, then she will like you. But in reality, no, I don't. I like people who are different. You get what I'm saying? I like people who are different from me. I like people who do different things. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like those demonic forces because to me, if you are somebody and you copy everything I do, you follow me around town and you mimic things I do and you just want to have a conversation with me, I can understand that you want to have a conversation. Just say that. You get what I'm saying? Just say that you want to have a conversation with me and then let's talk. You get what I'm saying? But for you to sit for certain people to sit around here and try to figure this out. Like, oh, she drink Ozark water. Like, oh, I don't drink. I be like, I drink nothing but Ozark water. Like, oh, I don't drink nothing but Ozark water too. But oh, you know what's called she drink nothing but pure life. You get what I'm saying? It's just like you get what I'm saying, stuff like that. Like I don't want nobody to be like, I'm like, oh, I got this stuff right here, whatever. Like all this. I'm like, oh, I get that too. I buy the same thing. I do the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. You get what I'm saying? Like those type of people, I stay away from. I stay away. I'm asking God to change my ways. We'll continue to ask, and continue to pray. Because guess what? What you talk to and what you ask God for, that's between you and God. You get what I'm saying? Be your own person. Be your own person, and I guarantee you'll attract a better woman. See, when you are a real man, you will attract a real woman. But if you're a fake man, you get what I'm saying? You gotta manipulate energy. You gotta act like this person to get people to like you or whatever. Do you not know other people are doing the same to you? You get what I'm saying? You know how you manipulating energy and you trying to confuse people to think that you're somebody. You get what I'm saying? Do you not know people are literally doing the same to you? They're confusing you and they're making you think that that's somebody that they're not. So then they can turn around and laugh at everything that, you know, they can turn around and laugh at everything that you doing, you say, or whatever. But like I said, though, Um, but like I said, I don't give any demonic intelligence agent any permission to harvest my energy. Anybody harvesting my energy or wants to walk in my energy, they they energy need to return to them. Because I'm telling you, I don't like that shit at all. I don't like for a bitch to sit up here and try to put their bad energy on me. You like literally, you live like that's why I said I'm too real for this shit. I talk about myself. You get what I'm saying? I literally talk about my motherfucking self because I'm just that real of a bitch. I literally don't have to dress up as somebody else and then turn around to talk about myself. You get what I'm saying? Because that's the most funniest shit I've ever seen in life. You get what I'm saying? I'm not even mad. I think the shit funny as fuck. You get what I'm saying? Muscle, I'll never let a person control. Child, you bet not. Because some of these women be controlling y'all men and y'all don't even know it. See, let me tell you what happened. Okay, so let me tell you this case scenario, right? It's a woman that set a man up. Okay, but she only set him up for her personal gain. You get what I'm saying? Because he really didn't get shit out the deal. You get what I'm saying? He really didn't get nothing out the deal. He didn't really get what he wanted. You get what I'm saying? Because the woman was sitting up here lying the whole time. She's a big ass liar. So that's all she do is lie to get what the fuck she want. So with that being said, the lady literally lied to this man, told this man to go kill somebody, go hurt somebody, go take somebody's life and all this and that, right? But in reality, it wasn't even for his benefit. It was only to benefit her. And he fell for the shit. You get what I'm saying? That's why I promise you, that's why I would never, ever, 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 ever I promise you, that's why I would never literally just sit around here and that's why I don't do nobody's dirty work. You get what I'm saying? Now we working together, you know what I'm saying? We working together, we doing something together, then cool. But as far as just, I'm gonna get you to do this dirty work on her, you get what I'm saying? It's just like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do somebody's dirty work for them? Just to benefit them spiritually? Just to benefit them financially? Because literally you got a husband and wife duo out here that's been scamming the fuck out of people for years. You get what I'm saying? Husband and wife duo scamming the fuck out of people. They'll literally listen, just say they'll go down my Facebook page. They'll find out that I was fucking with Devon Finance. You get what I'm saying? So then they'll try to find somebody that's kind of similar to him, and then they want to put his face on and all this and that type of shit. And then here they go coming up over here acting like they Devon, but they don't act like him for just so long. You get what I'm saying? Because they've been studying him. They literally had to be his friend. You get what I'm saying? They literally had to be your friend. They had to be your lover to study you, to know who you are. So therefore, when they try to kill you off or when they try to harvest your energy off or whatever, they can come to me and be like, okay, how you been? I miss you. I'm like, dang, hey, how you been? You know, I'm straight talking to you because I'm thinking you who you are. You get what I'm saying? But shit, these motherfuckers be fake as fuck with their energy harvesting shit. You get what I'm saying? They be fake as a motherfucker. Because I'm telling you, when it come down to the way I look, see, I'm telling you, motherfuckers be wondering, oh, Keith, why you look good? Why you look good, Keith? Why you look good? Because and then I've been eating this. I've been eating some bullshit too. But I've mainly been, oh shit. Damn. You said you walk by faith and not by sight. I didn't walk by faith just then because I knew you was lying. That's why I ran into that refrigerator. I knew your ass was not. I know your ass is lying. You're not telling me the truth, Timothy. Because you be up under all those tarot reader pages. You probably a shapeshifter too, Timothy. You probably a shapeshifter just like that other lady and that other lady. Because I literally seen it. I literally know it's like 3 or 4 shapeshifters on YouTube right now. They're not who they say they are. They killed, like, let me say, somebody, they manipulated this one girl and they stole her YouTube channel. They manipulated this one girl, stole her YouTube channel, mimicked this girl energy and voice and all that shit. Well, and guess what? That's another thing too. Timothy, I call all my energy back, okay? I don't need you or nobody that you associated with trying to attach to my energy or attack my energy, okay? I don't need you attacking my energy or trying to attach yourself to my energy, because I'm not interested in nobody that you came to Oklahoma with. I'm not interested in nobody that was on YouTube cussing me out and all of the other shit. You know what I'm saying? The man cussing me out using fake faces and all that shit because he know I know his face. You get what I'm saying? He know I know his face. So that's why he don't want to come around, because he know I know he was the man on YouTube cussing me out. But then he dresses like a girl. Like, I don't know what's up with that goddamn man. He dressed like a girl, but then he a guy. He'll turn around and try to fuck me, and then the nigga that I fuck with, he'll try to act like a girl. You get what I'm saying? Like, the nigga's weird, dude. He's weird as shit. And then want people to love him. You get what I'm saying? Or her, whatever it is. He want people to love him or her, and then want people to just be over there like fucking with him. But my thing is, if you are a liar like that, if you don't even walk in your own energy on a day-to-day basis, how do you know who you truly are? You get what I'm saying? Because guess what? If you walking in somebody else's energy being fake as a motherfucker, guess what? You'll probably like me today, you know what I'm saying? Or you'll probably like me the first 5 minutes, and then the next 5 minutes you'll hate me. Or you'll find something that you don't like or whatever, just because you're being fake and you're being phony. You get what I'm saying? That's why in reality, if I did have that jealous spirit, right? That jealous spirit been gone away from me. You get what I'm saying? I'm not jealous at all. I be wanting a beautiful friend. You get what I'm saying? I be wanting a beautiful friend to hang out with and be silly with all day long. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really be wanting, a real solid friend. But see, I don't want no demonic friend though. You get what I'm saying? See, I know the demonic agent friends. You know how they be wanting you to be friends with certain motherfuckers so they can be all in your business and shit? How do you realize friends are fake? Because let me tell you something. You'll realize that somebody is fake because they literally try to do everything that you do. That's how you know it's fake. Because the thing is, listen, let's be real. Just say we all kindergartners, right? Just say we don't have no goddamn teacher. We all just in this bitch. You get what I'm saying? So guess what? I know the real one, because the real one will be trying to tell me, like, hey, you around all these old fucked up ass motherfuckers. Hey, A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to tell y'all motherfuckers that. Kindergarten. That's how you know a real one. But then you'll have another fake one. Hey, she said A, B, C, D. She said A, B, C, D. You get what I'm saying? That's what the other motherfuckers do. I already told y'all this shit. You get what I'm saying? I already told y'all this shit. But y'all don't want to listen to me. That's how you know a motherfucker fake. Because I be done saying something first. I'm telling you, like I said, nobody's a teacher here. We all just seeing what the fuck is up. Nobody's a teacher here. We just all seeing what the fuck is up. So with that being said, I'm just like, okay. So, all right, y'all, nobody's saying nothing. Nobody's doing nothing. You know, I'm the only one peeping shit. I'm like, okay. Nobody's saying nothing. Nobody doing nothing. Okay, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Bet 30 minutes. W, X, Y, Z. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. You get what I'm saying? I'm sitting up and telling all these people this shit, right? Then, it's like I sit up here and I told everybody all this shit. Nobody listened to me. Nobody heard what the fuck I said. money. Nobody listen, but yet you got this one over here in the corner. Sit up there. Listen to everything I said. Listen to how I did this and how I did that. How I'm pointing over here. How I'm doing this. How I'm making you pay attention to what the fuck I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? And then here she go. A, B, and you gotta do it like this. You gotta do it like this, and you gotta do it like. You get what I'm saying? She telling you all this shit. She telling you all this shit after I done told you all motherfucking ready. But you wasn't listening to me though. But that's still right here. This is somebody else. That didn't mean you no good at trick your ass. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, motherfucking said, or whatever, that's how you know a fake friend from a real one. I don't even know if you can even, I don't know if your mind goes where my mind goes sometimes, but if you get what I'm saying, that's how you'll know a fake friend from a real one. Like that's just all I can say. That's how you will know a fake one from a real one, because they'll copy everything you motherfucking do. And I can just say it in simplest terms. Simplest terms. That's how you know somebody fake. Especially if you be like, oh, I'm gonna braid my hair. Look, especially if you be like, oh, I'm gonna braid my hair or whatever, right? Be like, oh, well, I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna put this body weave in my hair, woo, da da da, and all this and that. I mean, I'm gonna do curly, or I'm probably gonna do curly blonde or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And the girl be like, no, don't do curly blonde because I was finna do curly blonde. You do curly black. You know what I'm saying? You do curly black, and then I'll do curly blonde. You get what I'm saying? But even though you said it first, you get what I'm saying? You said that you gonna do curly blonde first, but yet your friend knows that you look good in blonde. You get what I'm saying? Look good in curls. So with that being said, when you put them curls on, motherfuckers is like seeing you. They're like, ooh, who that girl with that? Who is that girl with the curl? You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's just like, then they'll tell you, oh, don't do that. I'm gonna wear it like that, just so they can feel like, okay, while they're with you, like it's kind of weird. Because it's kind of weird with fake friends, because they know that, especially if you have a glow to you, a natural glow. You get what I'm saying? If you have a natural glow to you, your friends know that shit and they'll hate on it. So with that being said, they'll try to dim your light by telling you, put on a dark wig, put on dark colors, put on this, put on that, because it'll make you look better. But then when you put on the black wig, black dress, and all this shit, you're like, I don't feel good. I don't feel right wearing this shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I have to wear color. I can't wear, there's no fucking black ass goddamn black ass shit. I can't wear that shit. That shit is stupid to me. Like, I like color. You get what I'm saying? I like color, so you know that when I'm coming in, you already know I might say some shit. You get what I'm saying? You know I might say some shit. You get what I'm saying?